For centuries, global power flowed in one direction, west. Empires rose in Europe. Influence spread through America. And the world learned to follow a single center of gravity. But today, that balance is quietly shifting. Not through invasion, not through conquest, but through ports, railways, data cables, and silent agreements. A new kind of power is rising, and most of the world doesn't yet understand what it means. This is the story of China's global influence and the new world order taking shape before our eyes. A different vision of power. China does not speak the language of empire. There are no speeches about domination, no declarations of a new global ruler. Instead, China speaks of multipolarity, a world where no single nation dictates the rules. Under its current leadership, Beijing promotes three ideas. First, sovereignty above all. Nations choose their own systems without outside interference. Second, development before democracy. Stability first, prosperity later. Politics can wait. And third, negotiated power. Not a world controlled by one superpower, but a world shaped by competing centers of influence. China isn't trying to overthrow the system. It's quietly rewriting how the system works. The Belt and Road Strategy. Every great power leaves fingerprints on the map. For Britain, it was shipping routes. For America, military bases. For China, it is infrastructure. The Belt and Road Initiative stretches across continents, ports in Africa, railways in Central Asia, highways in Southeast Asia, energy grids in the Middle East. More than 140 countries are now connected to China through long-term construction and investment deals. This is not charity, and it is not coincidence, because whoever builds the roads controls the flow of trade, and whoever controls trade shapes the future. Empires once conquered land. China connects it. Influence without armies. China's rise looks nothing like the empires of the past. There are no massive invasions, no colonial governors, no occupation forces. Instead, power spreads quietly through loans, supply chains, technology, and dependency. Telecom networks carry Chinese equipment. Cities run on Chinese-built power plants. Governments rely on Chinese financing. And unlike Western powers, China rarely demands political reform in return. No lectures, no conditions, just partnerships. The West exports values. China exports options. For many nations, that difference changes everything. The Global South and Africa. Nowhere is China's influence more visible than in the Global South. Across Africa, Asia, and Latin America, Chinese projects appear faster than Western aid ever did. Hospitals rise. Bridges connect cities. Railways open markets. And behind every project stands a powerful message. Development first, politics later. For governments tired of being judged, sanctioned, or delayed, China offers speed instead of sermons. This is why China's influence grows fastest not in Europe, but everywhere Europe once ruled. The US-China system clashed. This is no longer just a rivalry between two countries. It is a clash between two visions of the world. On one side, a rules-based order led by alliances, treaties, and institutions. On the other, a power-based system built on trade, leverage, and negotiation. America built a world protected by military dominance. China is building a world shaped by economic gravity. One controls sea lanes, the other controls supply chains. And history tells us something important. World orders don't fall only through war. They fall when someone builds a better future faster. What this means for the world. The future may not belong to one superpower. It may belong to many centers of influence. A fragmented world, multiple currencies, competing technologies, different rules in different regions. For smaller nations, this creates a new reality. No more choosing sides, only learning how to balance between giants. Because in the new world order, survival may depend less on loyalty and more on strategic flexibility. Reflection. Every empire believed its system was permanent. Rome thought it would last forever. Britain ruled the seas. America shaped the modern age. And now, China is shaping something new. Not an empire of flags and armies, but an empire of connections, contracts, and corridors. The question is not whether the world is changing. It already has. The real question is, will we understand the new order before it defines us? If this video opened your eyes, don't let it stop here. Hit subscribe right now and become part of Timeless Hub, where the world's biggest power shifts are broken down, fast, clear, and fearless. Because the more people understand what's really happening, the stronger this community becomes. Subscribe today and stay ahead of the world before it changes again.